And with me now is Sterling Scott. He is the CEO of GrowLife Incorporated. PHOT is their stock symbol. It's good to see you again, Sterling.
Very nice to see you, Don.
It's been a couple of weeks since we last had you on the program. For those seeing you for the first time, why don't you tell us again what the company does?
Well, GrowLife, stock symbol PHOT, is one of the leading players in the medical marijuana space in the United States. And we focus almost everything we do on efficiently selling. We own a number of the core brands of the technology products that enable the industry, and we, through our online and retail stores, we sell over somewhere close to 3,500 different products that are specialized for the medical marijuana industry.
It was really amazing, and I know we talked about this on the program before, but just a few weeks ago, the cover of Fortune magazine, the cover story was Marijuana Incorporated, and it's really been an amazing transition, not only in acceptance, but in attitudes towards the industry overall.
Well, we continue to see, the significant changes in the attitudes. Of course, amongst our shareholders, they tend to believe in the business model, and I think to a large extent people vote for things that are important to them frequently with their money.
Right.
So, to some extent, just what we see in our own company and people's investment is a vote of support and confidence, but much more broadly throughout the industry, across most of the states in the country, you have a increased acceptance of a meaningful role for natural compounds like marijuana in treating medical conditions.
Now, speaking of incorporated and speaking of money, as you just mentioned, I know the company just recently posted some earnings. You're pretty happy with those. Why don't you share that with us?
We had a good quarter. It has been, very briefly, Don, it's been a year since I assumed the position of CEO and chairman, and we charted, from the time of that initial change in leadership, we charted a broader direction for GrowLife, Inc., in the medical marijuana space, and like everything, it takes some time.
For sure.
But we've reported earnings for the first quarter. Virtually all the metrics are very positive for us. The acquisition and the organic growth strategy seems to be working. We posted, on a percentage basis, about 725% increase in revenues. So that's a spectacular number for us, and but most of the other metrics are also moving in the right direction. The gross margins for the company have increased, whether you look at it, compared against the same quarter last year or quarter over quarter, and we're moving in the right direction. We have a better cash position, operating cash position in the company. We've reduced debt by over $350,000 in the last quarter. All things that take time. Our overall plan for the business didn't happen overnight. The first 6 months were a little slower to show some of the progress because we had to implement, and it takes months usually to implement even small things. But we're real excited about where we're going and what we've achieved recently.
Once again, the company is GrowLife Incorporated, stock symbols PHOT. I know there's more we want to talk about, but we're out of time, Sterling. We'll have to catch you next week.
We'll look forward to the next time, Don. Thank you.